Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss here 307 Junk Journals. How is everybody this fabulous Tuesday? Sorry about yesterday. I thought I had recorded a video and uploaded it. And yeah, no, not so much. So, sorry. Maybe I thought I had and I don't know. No, I didn't. I thought I had done it and I didn't. So, but I am here for this one. And yeah, so we're here for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 7, hosted by my friend Amy over at Crafty Cat USA on Etsy, Crafty Cat 72 on Instagram, and Crafty Cat 7212 here on YouTube. So last week we did green tree and lace. And I did this one for the green tree, which I really kind of like that. And then for the lace, I did a Halloween. Yes, I mean, I suppose it could be a fall one because that kind of looks fall, but it looks a little like a witchy hat too. I don't know. And then I also did this one for lace with the mushroom, and that's definitely a fall-esque tag. So yeah, so I'll put this in my stash because I didn't make those with anything in mind. And then so today's, look at me, I'm all organized. I got different things. So this week's prompts is number 5 stamp and number 6 flower. And I've got, so for stamp, I've got my stamp folio ephemera holder, and this has real stamps, it has faux stamps in it, it has Tim Holtz stamps. Is that a real stamp? No, that's actually a stamp from a stamp book, which that is a fabulous idea, gotta say. So yeah, so I pulled this out and we'll use it. And I also got these out. These are from Pink Monarch, but they're like faux stamps as well. So I got lots to play with here. And then for flower, and I may use this for flower, I got out Amy's paint swatches kit out, which, y'all, it's so cool. It's very, 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 very versatile. I think I'm gonna use that one. That's why I'm grabbing it out. And then I have some time cards. These were freebies. I can't remember. And I suck. I really should have gotten some. Yeah, so I thought I'd use this for tags, and I don't know. We're just gonna have ourselves a little play is what we're gonna do. So y'all, guess what? I am a YouTube partner now. So that means I think that I'll have like a membership, or I'll do a membership, and then I will then I can and I'll get paid for like the commercials that y'all watch, and yeah, so I'm not fully monetized. It's only a partial thing, but partial's better than, a sharp stick to the eye. Just saying. It is. Okay, I'm not going to cut that yet, because I don't really know what I'm doing here. If I sound out of breath, it's because my pleurisy has, I don't know, it's worked into something else. Something a little more. Which, rude. That's all I have to say is rude. Rude. Okay, I think I want a piece of this. And I'm going to back this, because this is I mean, it's fairly thick, but it's not, well, it's white on the back. So yeah, so I will, as soon as I have a little bit more information, I will do like a short. So you'll get to see my face. I'll have to put pants on. Rude. No, I generally have pants on. It's, you know, what kind of pants. Whether they be pajama pants, shorts, you know. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting that closer in so I can actually hold the tag and then rip this. Because I'm just using that as, you know, backing. And it is cardstock, so it's nice and firm. But yeah, so I don't know. You know, I have pleurisy. Because my lung hurts when I breathe. It's just such a fabulous thing, I'm telling you. And I was on antibiotics. I took my last one on Sunday, and I took my last, my last steroid yesterday. This morning, you know, because I record this a day ahead. Hey, there we go. Yeah, and I'm just, you know, I'm winging it. I inked my walnut stain, so it's nice. It'd be nice and dark. I really got to get a reinker for the vintage photo. So I'm going to nip these corners. But yeah, so if I sound out of breath or like I have a cold, that's why. I think that the pleurisy has decided to develop itself into something more, which rude. I don't have time for this nonsense, but it is that time of year. Seems like I always get sick right around this time of year. Not happy about it. That's all I have to say. So just not happy. Okay, so we're going to do stamp, and these stamps have similar colors too. And I do want to take my deckled edge scissors and just cut, you know, make it more postage stamp-esque. And, you know, also, you know, it's however you want to interpret the prompt stamp. You could interpret that as reverse stamps too. But this is what I'm doing. I'm thinking I may want like a couple. I don't know. What else do I have in here? I have quite a bit. Oh, here's some needle stamps. Okay. We're going to put that away because, yeah. Pull out my, oops, I need to trim that one, don't I? Oops. Remember, if I'm twitchy, which, yeah, I'm slurring my words. I sound like I have marbles in my mouth. It's not that I've been drinking, because I don't drink alcohol, as you all know. Well, those that have been with me for a while. Because I have just a natural high going on, so why should I add to that? Okay, what flavor? I even have a Christmas one in here. And I really kind of like this purple one. It's really... But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I will do a short on that, and so you might see that there's like the super thanks down near the description box. You might see that there's a join button. I'm still right now. It's just I'll add to it later, but right now it's like I think level 1 is $1, and I want to do like one live a month for level 2. So there's copper is level 1, that one's $1, and then there's bronze, which is I think $2 a month, and then I want to say the bronze has everything that the copper has on it in it, but it has the one live alive. So yeah, so I'm super excited. That means I'm that much closer. I am so sorry about the whole yesterday, but I'm sorry about the whole breathing thing. It wasn't horrible until I started talking. Things, because speaking takes air. Just saying. I meant to ink these. Dadgummit! Were you yelling at me? And I was not listening. I was in my own little world. Which I spend a lot of time in my own little world. Oops. And this is from Pink Monarch. I want to say this is the September kit. It's either it's the August kit. They have a whole page of these faux stamps. And then I have faux stamps from Roxy Creations in that little book. And then, yeah. But as you can see, we're using the Pink Monarch ones. And if I wanted, I could use, because this has flowers, these have flowers on them too. Oh, and then there's that little, the viola or viola, however, is it viola? Is it V or is it Vi? Because that's not a pansy. Pansies are one of my favorite flowers. I love me a pansy. And their cute little faces. See, now I don't really like that one. So I'm gonna pull it off, and then I'll cover that. I know. Put that back, maybe into my holder. Okay, and then over here. Thinking, see, I'm really liking these colors. So, oh, that one has a blade. Maybe. See, I have to, I could do whatever I wanted to, but I could have it going off the page. See, I don't really want them to touch. No, I don't like that one. Oh, I could have that one. Let's use that one. Because seriously, y'all, I could be here for days. Days and days and days. Just fussing about what stamp I'm going to use. And I didn't have music for you guys. Sorry. So you get to listen to the crickets. You get to listen to me wheeze. As soon as I'm done with this video, I will be calling the doctor again. I'm saying, dude, it's worse. Well, I don't necessarily call it. Well, I may have called him dude in the past. Because before he was my doctor, he was my husband's friend. So, I may have called him dude. And I'm just going to wrap that to the back side. Give it a count of 5. Yeah, I like that much better. I don't know why, but I do. I think it's a color thing. Now, how now, brown cow? We need a label. Ooh, I could put some lace on it. I really like... So I don't know that I want it hanging over it, because, oh, yeah, I could, because it could go into like a tuck spot. Alright, so, grab myself the fabric tack. I refilled the bottle from all the other ones that I had over here. Or over behind me. So it's a little chilly. Well, it was chilly-ish. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that. But yeah, so see, full bottles don't splooge. I don't know why when they become partially empty, they decide, oh, we're gonna splooge all over the place. Just doesn't make sense to my little brain. Oh yeah, I kind of like all that now. Now I'm gonna no. We're just gonna like layer this all up. Because why not? Oh, it's... Okay, I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to let this fabric tack dry. And then I'm going to stitch it, because I can't, well, you know, let's just set this off to the side for right now. Okay, I know that I may want one of those two. Let's do that. Let's set it off to the side. Put everything kind of away. No. I do kind of like that. I don't know why, but I do. Put a tab of that across there. Line of mail. Forever and always. You know, I think I'm going to use that as like a thing up there. Have my scissors. I like this better than the other label, but now I feel like I need something else up there. Oh dear. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we are going to ink around this, and I'm not going to run a stitch all the way around. I'm just going to run the stitch along where that lace is. Because I think it would be, oops, there's a pen. So my last stainless steel pen bit the dust. So sad about that. So I'm going to have brown art glitter glue for until I get another stainless steel pen. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal. And I say that because, I mean, you don't ever really see the art glitter glue. Of course, you know, I got a lot here. I got stuff on my finger. And, oops. Apparently, I can't. Okay, there. Okay, and I'm going to run a stitch on that too. Because it's not wanting to stay. Okay, sorry. And remember, if you watch me at 1.5 to 2 times the speed, yes, I like that. So I'll run a stitch there and a stitch up there. And it'll be fabulous. And then, okay, so I'm just going to put that over by the sewing machine. And then we need to do flower. Now, I briefly, you know, and I'm just going to, because I'm working on that Medieval Mirage journal. So, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to, well, make it a tag shape. And nip these bottom corners off. There. Give everything a good ink. You know, I really like when I print these things on cardstock and not regular and then glue it, because a lot of times I have to re-glue the corners. Okay, there. Okay, now what are we going to do to decorate it? Let us get some Florentine paper, because this journal does well. And we're gonna, apparently I'm in a green mood. No, I thought I had a blue. I have that. I have, no, it's more, I don't know. I feel that like that one's Christmassy. I don't know that it is. Ooh, I like that one. I'm just shuffling through my stash of quarantine paper. Oh, that one's kind of nice. You know, I was sure that I had some bigger blue. Some bigger, see, I like that too. I was thinking I had some blue like that one. Sure I do. But it's not in my little folder. So it must be a big page, a big sheet. Okay. So, do I want to use the red? Because there's lots of red and pink. And now this one here would fit all down. I don't want to hide this because, see, I'm going to have to back this because look at that. You have to put some other color on there. About this. Yeah, it'll be fine. Fun. How many? That is 3, almost 3.5. So if I go 3.25, and I'm going to use my decal edge. There. 3.25. Okay, put that back over yonder. Yeah, I don't know what. And see, it has flour on this side as well. Okay, we're going to nip the corners. And then I'm going to ink them, or ink it. And then I'm just going to glue it. And you won't be able to see that, whatever, the footprints. It says footprints. This was a magazine I used. And see, this has flowers on it too. So there'll be flowers on the front and on the back. It'll just be all flowered up. Yeah, when I went to the doctor last week, he did say that he could hear my left lung. What? Why? Did I not cut it straight? Well, it's a possibility. I'll just make this side bigger. See, sometimes you just have to adjust. Now, is that better? What happened? I need to figure that out. Okay, let's just... Maybe, you know, I think it's this one. This doesn't, well, it looks, they both, I don't know. Okay, we're going to just do it. Do it. And I'm on a glue book page, so I'm just going to use the glue stick all over it. There. Oh, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna line the top up. I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not straight. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay, now where's my glue spray? There it is. And then the ink. Okay, there. And you can write on it. So it's fabulous. Fabuloso. No, I'm thinking I'm going to use this. And then, yeah. Okay, let me grab my deco ruler. There. And then move everything out of the ways because I'm, you know what? I'm just not even going to try because when I do, it never ends out. It never ends up well for my sales. So I'm thinking of well, I need to organize some stuff. Things are not, I've been in here long enough that things are not, I've learned what works and what really isn't working. So I'm thinking, so I have all these little, boxes up, well, oh my goodness, let's throw the dauber around some more because apparently it was naughty at some point. I don't know. Anyway, I have lots of boxes up there and they have things like, mainly labels, but there's, some fussy cuts in some of them, and then I have like pink monarch type stuff and more labels and chapter 1 and just stuff everywhere. But I have these like little white drawer thingies that you can get at like at Walmart. I use them for my nail art or the glitter organization, color organization. So I don't do nails anymore. So I'm using them in my craft room. In that envelope and then figure out something over here. I do kind of like that one, and that would just really wanting, I don't know, something bigger. Are these that same size? Well, mostly, yeah. I could put 2. Maybe. No, I don't really want to put 2. I just want one long one. So I'm going to grab something from over there. Now see that? That's longer, but that's too long. Okay. What are all of these? That's a tag, which I could use, but I don't really want to. So Tarly's plant, that's so pretty. I like that one. That one, no. And I like the poppies. Yeah, that looks kind of good. Oops. I like, oh, that's the one right yonder. Okay, all of this can go back in there. Well, I may. I just may. I'm looking for my ink. I'm obviously not seeing well. I know I'm not breathing well because I've had to use my inhaler this morning. And y'all, I really, really dislike using my inhaler. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I kind of like that with this. And then, do I want maybe a piece of book page? I have some book page out here. This book is actually in English. No, I'm not going to want a very wide piece, and I don't know that I'm going to want a lot of it. But I do like all of that, so I'm just going to use it. Oh no. Well, God bless America. Okay, there we go. It wasn't up. Oh, okay, so I'm just going to put this like right there. And then I'll put this like right here. Don't put a label down yonder. Okay, that is Aki. So I have broke the 190 mark, which I am super excited. I've been like above 190, between 190 and 195 for months, since like January. Which seems like a lifetime. Just saying. I don't know which one of these. Maybe this one, maybe? Or this one. So, yeah, let's see, I do like that. Up where is my favorite tool? Okay, one of my favorites. I don't know what I would say is my most favorite tool. Probably the Tiny Timmy trimmer. Because I use it all the time. And when it had to be repaired, it was just It was just a bummer. Of course, though, this here is probably my... Well, those scissors are probably my second. What is there? Is there... I thought that was rust. It's not. I'm like, what? First, yeah. Okay, so I do like that. What about this one? Oh, you know what? I like that one better. So there we go. So we're just going to put these back in the box. And I'm going to put those back in the box. What else do I have out here? Yes, and I might have, So, y'all, in the medieval garage journal, I've had to downsize it because it should be chunky, and I hadn't even got all the tags and who's it's and what's it's and how's it's and all that good stuff in there yet. So I decreased her in size by 2 signatures. You'll see that on next Mondays. Because she was chunky. She was a chunky monkey. Now we're doing with that. I don't know. I think I like this one, but let us see. And again, it's a color thing. I don't even know what this says. So, oh dear. Oh my. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Did you see that old jumping all over the place there? What does that say? I don't know. Yes. Just, yes. I should. Yeah. Oh, well. I'm just not gonna. I got so much stuff. Set it up like that. Okay, bring this over. This may be a short video. And for that, I apologize. But I'm not feeling that great. So I'm thinking I may take a nap. Nappy nap. There, I do like that. But I'm going to use my garment punch or the T-slot punch and give that a punch. And then we need to ink that. And that would be so much easier with a Q-tip, which I know I have. It's up yonder somewhere. If y'all could see that. Oh, okay. So there we go. There is flour. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to go and stamp. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got it stitched here. Yes, I got it stitched here and I got it stitched across there. And now then, I need to find this, because that needs to be put there, but I want to ink it a little bit more. And like I said, I will do a short on the YouTube partnership program. So yay, I'm so excited about that. right about here. Yeah, well, right about, oops, right about there. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's drunk finisher. And we're going to call that done, son. Okay, so I think these both turned out rather good. We have number 5, stamp, and there's 3 faux stamps on here. On this tag. And then there is flower. And, you know, when I made this, I didn't really think about the flowers. But see, there's a flower there and there. There's lots of flowers. There's flowers on this one too. So, well, that's funny. This little bird vignette looks like it's flowing into the stamp. These flowers look the same as that one. That is funny. All right, so there we go. We got stamp and flower. And I will see you on Thursday. I don't know what we're doing on Thursday. I will look in all my projects, because what I have going, what is in a project basket, let's put it that way, because right now I am just trying to fill the time until I can find a really big project I want to do. So all right, so we will see you on Thursday. We will see you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, because it's free. And to comment, because all those little comments help my little channel grow. And I want it to grow. All right. I will see you later. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.